Okay, so today we're going deep on health and wellness.
Right.
And, not just like the surface level stuff.
Yeah.
We're talking like, how is everything connected?
Yeah.
How does like the physical stuff, how's our mental health, our emotional health,
Hmm.
how is all that like tied together?
It's all connected. It's all one big system.
Yeah, and we've got an expert here who's going to like break it all down for us.
Absolutely. Happy to be here.
And we've even got like a real story, like a success story.
Oh, love those.
Yeah, someone who turned things around and really made like a real change in their life.
Amazing. Can't wait to hear about it.
Okay, so let's start with just like food,
Okay.
right? Like what we eat.
The fuel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like we hear all the time, balanced diet, balanced diet.
Right.
But what does that even mean?
Yeah. It's one of those phrases that gets tossed around.
Totally.
But I think it's important to really understand what it means for both our physical health,
Right.
but also, and this is what I think people often miss, our mental health as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm really interested in is like
Yeah.
how does what I'm putting in my body
Mm,
like actually affect how I'm feeling?
totally. And, it's all about giving your body the right kind of fuel.
Okay.
Think of it like, would you put, the cheapest gas in a Ferrari?
Whoa.
Probably not, right?
No way.
You want that engine to purr.
Yeah.
You want it to run smoothly, right?
Right.
Well, your body's the same way.
Yeah.
It's a high-performance machine, and it needs the right fuel to function at its best.
So what's the right fuel then?
So when we talk about a balanced diet,
Mhm.
we're talking about, really focusing on those whole unprocessed foods.
Okay.
Lots of fruits, vegetables, leafy greens. Those are your best friends.
Okay.
Lean protein, whole grains, healthy fats. These are all essential components.
Okay, so it's not just like, what I eat,
Right.
but it's also like what I'm not eating.
Absolutely.
Right.
It's just as important to be mindful of what you're not putting into your body.
Okay.
Cutting back on processed foods, sugary drinks,
Yeah.
excessive caffeine. Those things can really wreak havoc on both your physical and your mental health.
And I imagine that ties into like the gut health stuff, right?
Oh, absolutely.
That we're hearing so much about these days.
The gut is like the second brain, right?
Oh, wow.
It's so important. And what we're finding is that, a healthy gut microbiome
Yeah.
is linked to better mood regulation, reduced stress levels,
Right.
even, better sleep.
Wow. Okay, so
It's amazing.
it's all connected.
It is.
Yeah. So I want to switch gears a little bit
Sure.
and talk about exercise.
All right.
Because I feel like, we all know that exercise is good for you.
Of course. Yeah.
But I think there's more to it than just like,
Oh,
the
absolutely.
physical benefit.
There's so much more to it than just, losing weight or
Right.
building muscle.
Yeah. So what else is going on there?
Well, I mean, for starters, exercise is like nature's stress reliever.
It's okay.
When you're working out, your brain releases endorphins,
Mhm.
which have mood-boosting effects. It's like a natural antidepressant.
Oh, wow.
And there's actually evidence that exercise can actually help improve cognitive function and memory.
Really?
Yeah, so it's not just about, those six-pack abs.
Right.
It's about feeling good in your own skin, both physically and mentally.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And this actually brings us to another really crucial aspect of well-being,
Okay.
and that's stress management.
That's a big one.
Yeah, we all experience stress.
Definitely.
It's a part of life,
Mm.
but it's about building that mental resilience
Mhm.
to navigate those challenges without getting completely overwhelmed.
Okay, so I think that's something I struggle with is like,
Yeah.
what exactly is mental resilience and like, how do I get more of it?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah.
I think mental resilience is really, it's your ability to bounce back from adversity.
Oh.
It's like having a strong inner core that
Mhm.
helps you weather the storms of life.
Okay.
And the great news is, it's a skill you can develop.
Okay, so how do I do that?
There are so many techniques out there, like mindfulness meditation,
Okay.
deep breathing exercises.
Mhm.
Even something as simple as spending time in nature can significantly increase your resilience.
Wow. Okay, so it's really about like
Yeah.
training your mind to be tougher, like
Absolutely.
a muscle.
It's like mental fitness.
Okay.
And just like with physical fitness, consistency is key.
Right.
A few minutes of mindfulness each day can make a world of difference.
So I know you said we have like a real life example,
Oh, yes.
of someone
Yeah.
who's turned things around.
I do. I have a fantastic story of someone who really embodied this mind-body connection.
Okay, I want to hear about this.
They were struggling with their weight,
Hmm?
but their energy levels just overall felt stuck in a rut.
Yeah, I feel like everyone listening probably knows someone like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And this person was incredibly motivated,
Well,
but they felt overwhelmed by the idea of making these big changes. So we started small.
right.
Instead of overhauling their entire diet,
Yeah.
they just focused on adding one serving of vegetables to each meal.
Okay.
Instead of hitting the gym 5 days a week,
Right.
they started with 10-minute walks a few times a week.
I like that. Small changes.
Small changes.
Yeah.
And they began each day with just 5 minutes of guided meditation.
Wow.
And the results were incredible.
Really?
Not only did they lose weight, they had more energy,
Okay.
but their entire outlook shifted.
Wow.
They were less reactive to stress, more present in their daily life.
Wow.
They had this newfound sense of calm and clarity.
That's awesome.
It was amazing.
Okay, so it sounds like, consistency was key. Starting small, but sticking with it.
Consistency is key, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so do you have any other practical tips
Oh,
for people who are listening and they're like, all right, I'm ready to make a change?
yeah, absolutely. I think meal prepping is a game changer.
Okay.
For healthy eating, spend an hour on Sunday, chop some veggies, cook some grains or beans,
Right.
and you've got, easy, nutritious meals ready to go throughout the week.
That's smart.
And then for fitness, you don't need a fancy gym membership.
Yeah.
There are tons of free workout videos online.
Yeah.
You can put on some music, dance around your living room, get your heart rate up.
That's fun.
And then for mindfulness, try a guided meditation app.
Okay.
Or simply sit quietly for a few minutes, focus on your breath, notice the sensations in your body.
Okay.
Those are really simple things you can do every day.
Yeah, and I think, thinking about that success story,
Mm-hmm.
don't forget the power of community.
Yes, absolutely.
Having people to support you
So important.
on this journey.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Sharing your journey with others, whether it's a friend, family member, an online community,
Yeah.
provides accountability, encouragement. It
Yeah.
gives you that sense of belonging that's crucial for well-being.
Okay, so I think the big takeaway here is that, health and wellness, it's not about being perfect.
No.
It's not about
It's not about deprivation
Mhm.
or punishing yourself.
exactly.
It's about finding what works for you
Yeah.
and making sustainable changes.
Yeah, so what's one small change you can make today
Mm-hmm.
to prioritize your well-being?
That's a great question to ask yourself.
Right? Is it adding those veggies to your plate,
Yeah,
going for that 10-minute walk,
could be.
or just taking 5 minutes
Even just 5 deep breaths
Yeah.
can make a difference.
just to check in with yourself? Yeah, this has been awesome. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive.
It's been my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
And thank you for listening.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Until next time, take care.
Bye.